Greetings once again. This here is the ancient spirit Tralaka. Well, at least talking here in spirit to share with you again. Now, let me tonight talk in much greater detail of that ancient draconian battle, or more correctly said, the ancient draconian renegade empire war. Now, please understand this, my friends. There is certain species empires in the living multidimensional universe, okay? And some of these are is more of a matter of perception. Let's say a lesser species who has incredible amounts of knowledge on a quantum laser telescopes that can look in such great detail to govern their own galaxy under a microscope so precise, but yet are the worst on trying to light a match without first burning some fur off of their fingers. You see, this is a matter of perception, while others it is a disgrace upon the species of beings who did nothing while the hidden corrupt leaders did true shock and awe while devastating a species population, even on their own planet and upon others locally by their star system. It is to this one I will be describing with many spirit humans on the planet Earth, which upon their inner spirit of many of them were there at this warring times. This I say to you in full truth. For some were the draconian warriors, for others were the species of multiple manners of more than a dozen different planet slash moons of the star systems around the Draco system, whom were either eaten, made or made to be servants, or to be their toys for furthering their lust of blood in the conquest of the more simple beings of some of the other planets. Yet, Yet the remaining others of spirit humans whom are awakened now on earth or are awakening to you I say, when you look into the dark sky above you in the starry skied night, and you feel you were part of something much bigger than your role here on earth. To you I say directly, you, my friends, were warriors. And I will tell you, this is the truth. You were part of the wars in one aspect or another in the very far reaches of space. To you I bow for recognition of the services of great honor you have done back then. To you may I have also been the warrior right next to you in the fighting or in piloting the state of the art battle cruisers for a common cause to rid the plague of draconian bloodthirst and conquest. To you, I share this ancient history to aid in the remaining healing which upon you may still be needing. This is the one I will be describing. Which part came from that old dragon I met in 2002. The rest of this history is of downloaded material from the ancient spirit Tralaka, which is within me, and past and present old spirit friends of different species whom I trust and I value their knowledge, and yet honor based, yet upon the old codes of value of the living one's life. Okay? Now, the Draconian Empire is explained like this. At the time, there was a two-part empire. One side of the Draconian Empire was so very ancient and grew so large based upon the dragon's healing and medical wisdom, as well as their great knowledge of planetary movements and seasons for planting their very intensively high quality and highly powerful herbs, oils, and plus crystal vibratory baths. This pulled many ancient species to seek out the old draconian ways, and many settled in the areas while others stayed for the schooling, uh, which the old dragons allowed for non-dragons to learn. Though first, though first, a possible student had to partake in a cleansing during which the head dragon teacher would be able to see within the mists of vapor around that possible to be student, uh, and inside these mists they receive visions of any secondary reasons or any non-truths why this being was claiming to be wanting to be a student. So the teacher would be then taken to heart and held continuously in honor. So what we had here is anyone that was in the class was only in these classes because they were supposed to be in there because it aligned up with their timelines. They didn't allow deceivers in them. This went on for many, many hundreds of thousands and thousands. It is even said to the million. And some extent it still goes on today. Yet in the times that the spirit humans live today, though far away on the planet Earth. Then there was the other side of the Draconian Empire, which was a real disgrace to the other Draconian Empire. For this part of the Draconian Empire was built by renegade dragons who saw no value in the old ways and used their high IQ minds to develop the space going dragon ships with very powerful weapons. They use a magnetic drive and hydrogen drive power to combination to run their dragon ships, which was very good for their highly magnetic area that they lived in their system. And local planets, it was easy to get around to. They also built vast cargo ships with many trickery sciences to wow the simpleton beings of other planets. While on the backside of the cargo ships, when they landed, the dragon warriors in the nighttime captured the healthy ones of the small villages and clans, then went by night to another section of the same planet or moon to get ready to do it all over again the next day and next night. When this was done enough times, they then brought down dragon battle cups and soared through the air and elected then the species, a particular being of a species that they were on to be in charge of the planet, while in reality, that poor sucker who got elected to be in charge of his planet was fearing for his own life, as as his or her master, the dragon warriors, ruled them in a taunting and fear. Okay, now which upon very quickly they captured over a dozen planets and moons combinations, and some inhabited these moons, which would serve the Draconian now Empire. This did not go unnoticed, though. This did not go unnoticed. For the Alliance Warriors Council had great communications with the original Old Draconian Empire, which I have spoken of earlier. Now, the Runaway Dragon Empire was very, very exclusive, due for so strangely they had always the right paperwork of legalness, of inhabiting other planets of other species. All the paperwork was always perfect in the data files. So, yet the Alliance Warriors councils at their tables, were littered with files of complaints and pleas for help for this son or this daughter or this husband or this wife was missing, without one single speck of evidence to lead anywhere or in any direction to which they went. Now, I'm going to stop at the time being here. Uh, Please, this here is the Ancient Spirit Chalaka. Please search within yourself and understand your path before, so you can understand your path now and understand where you will be going. As always, journey far, journey safely, witness many things on many planets and many species. Good night.